And this, of course, has to do with the profundity of the wisdom. We're talking about very deep wisdom here. If you're going to be able to solve all the suffering in a person's life, it's going to have to be something very profound and very different from what we are used to. And of course, that is why the teachings of the Buddha often are difficult to understand and difficult to relate to. So that is the wisdom aspect of the Buddha, the fact that he understood everything there is to understand about happiness and suffering. The other aspect is the compassion aspect of the Buddha. And to understand this, you can think about the Buddha after he attained his awakening experience. He had understood everything about happiness and suffering in the world. He knew everything that human beings and animals and anybody else is seeking for in their lives. And then he looks out into the world and he sees all the suffering out there. He sees people seeking desperately to be happy, but not really understanding where happiness is to be found. He understands what everybody else doesn't understand, and he knows that he has the ability to help. What happens then? Compassion arises. When you know that you can help somebody, and you know that they might even be able to listen to what you have to say, then compassion arises. And this, of course, is what happened to the Buddha. He saw the suffering of beings, he knew he had the solution, so compassion arose, and he decided that he was going to teach in the world, to teach this beautiful teaching that he had discovered. And it's important here to understand who the Buddha actually was after he was enlightened. Remember that one of the things that you understand when you become enlightened is you see the non-self nature of reality. It's one of the essential teachings of Buddhism, that there is no ultimate final self inside of us. Things are always impermanent, changing. There is no core inside a human being.